year, unless it isn't. When the holidays sneak up on you, just getting everything done before the big day can seem overwhelming. Add grief on top of that, and engaging in all the ways we are told are normal can feel impossible. I'm joined now live by Erin Nelson, the executive director of Jessica's House, the Central Valley's only freestanding grief support program, to try and navigate these very complicated emotions many of us are feeling right now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sincere.
We can grieve not just for someone who's gone, but also for the life we would be living if it were not for certain circumstances, right? I have a dear friend whose husband has been battling cancer for years, and it's gotten really touch and go lately. So as not to have to answer questions individually, she decided to post some details on Facebook about his status, just some details, and her grief for what they would be enjoying together if not for this illness. We often hear that honesty is the best policy, but for sharing, she kind of got attacked for bringing up this sad stuff during what is supposed to be a happy holiday time. And that can really compound sorrow and silence people, right?
Oh, yes, you're so right. And it is so important to be able to find your safe people. And, there are some people that just don't have the capacity for our pain. And when we feel criticized like that, we have to remember that just because they may not have the capacity, it doesn't mean they don't care. But we do have to find those people that can be with our grief and our pain without judgment.
Really important to do that. For those who are mourning someone who has passed away, this is a time of ritual and tradition, from big things to small, like where a certain decoration always goes or a certain food that's always made. Some folks out there may feel caught between not thinking they can handle any of that and then not wanting to let other loved ones down. How do you thread that needle?
Yeah, so when we're grieving during the holidays, it's sometimes you just have to just be honest, and sometimes you have to come together and decide as a family, like what is important to each person, because every person does it so differently. So being able to talk about it, be honest about it, and then if you do accept an invitation when you go out, you may need to say, hey, I may need to leave early or decline at the last minute. So being able to find a different way to do it this year may be the only way.
Jessica's House has a particular focus on children and helping them work through their sadness and oftentimes resulting anger about a loss in their life. And now, right now, we have relatives and friends maybe coming into homes for the holidays, people who don't see these kids' behavior every day. What kind of ways does childhood grief show itself that may look different than the way adult grief presents or the way adults may think a child should be acting?
Right. So just like all of us, like children often get so overwhelmed with just the frenzy of the holiday, and, their behavior is always teaching us what is going on inside of them. And so sometimes they're sensing what may not feel true for them. And for the adults around them, maybe feeling the pressure to be happy all the time. But when parents can model healthy and honest expression of their grief, they really give their children permission for whatever they're feeling at that time. And so it helps. So don't be afraid to cry in front of your children and be honest about whatever's coming up for you, because kids love to be trusted with the truth.
That is a great thing to say to yourself. Kids love to be trusted with the truth. Oftentimes, I think people think that they need to shield them and not tell it all. And sometimes, like you're saying, it's just better for them to hear the real deal. This time of year, especially, many people feel like no is a four-letter word. But it is important to be able to give yourself permission, you mentioned this in another aspect earlier, to create a buffer to just feel.
Absolutely. Buffers are so important for us during the holidays, and you need to give yourself space before and after a gathering. And like I said, you may need to cancel last minute, leave early, take a break. But also there are just small rituals that you can do to take care of yourself. Even just taking time to have a cup of tea or coffee can really bring you comfort. And take time to be in nature, maybe rest, make sure you stay hydrated. Some of those practical things that you can forget sometimes when you're grieving.
All righty. Thank you so much for coming in this morning to remind us of these very important tools that can help us kind of get through gracefully during what is a challenging time of year in lots of respects. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me today, Sincere.
Yes.